Religion. Do I really need it? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this day and age, the need for religion, the need to follow a system of laws and ethics is constantly being scrutinized. It's constantly being challenged. You might be sitting there and wondering, do I really need to follow a set of rules? And do I really need to live my life within these parameters of these rules and guidelines? Well, there's a couple things to think about. The first and foremost is you have to understand what religion does for the people who follow it. Religion gives perspective. There's going to be times where things happen in our lives that we can't explain. We don't know why it's happening, where it came from. So I'll give you a real simple example to think about. Somebody could purchase a brand new car. The day they drive that car out of the dealership, somebody crashes into them. And they might be sitting there and they could either think to themselves, what just happened? Why did this happen? I'm the unluckiest person in the world. Or with religion, you can put perspective and say to yourself, this is from Allah. This is Allah's qadr. This was written down for me. All these people purchased vehicles, but Allah written this moment and this time for this event to unfold. Then you start to develop a sense of optimism. You start thinking positive no matter how terrible the situation is, which leads us to our second point. It's important to engage and talk with the people who follow religion. You'll notice that they will have the least stress. They will constantly feel at ease and peace no matter what situation you put them in. Why? Because they can always connect that situation back to the qadr and the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the third point, religion is comfort. Having a way of life that's been prescribed for you. You don't have to worry about what tomorrow will bring. You will plan, but you always know that there is a plan better than yours that comes directly from the Creator. That kind of reassurance and that kind of peace, it really gives you comfort, contentment, and joy to wake up each and every day, no matter what your situation is, no matter where you live, no matter who you're involved with. You will always find a sense of happiness and joy because you know that ultimately there is a creator out there that is in charge. It's not going to be your employers, it's not going to be your boss, it's not going to be anybody else with authority or power. The ultimate authority is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you trust Him above all others. How does that feel? In this month of Ramadan, we're experiencing that. We're re-energizing that connection and the need not only to follow this religion, but the need for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to always be there, that we can always turn back to Him and trust Him regardless of our decision. So religion is certainly a way of life. It's important. And insha'Allah ta'ala, I pray that you will experience that sense of peace and joy with religion the best way possible. Allahumma ameen.